Adding a splash of milk. Unveiling the meaning. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, where we make English language learning fun and easy. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and delicious topic: understanding what it means to add a splash of milk. This phrase is not only common in recipes and cooking shows but also beautifully showcases the nuances of the English language. So, grab your notebooks, and let's get started. When we say, add a splash of milk, we're talking about pouring a small amount of milk into something. Imagine you're making a cup of coffee or tea, and you decide it needs a bit of milk. Instead of measuring out an exact amount, you just pour a little directly from the bottle or carton, just enough to change the color or taste slightly. The word, splash, here suggests that this is done casually, without much precision, like a quick flick of the wrist. Interestingly, add a splash of milk can stretch beyond the kitchen. It's a brilliant example of how English phrases can take on figurative meanings. For instance, if someone suggests adding a splash of color to a room, they mean adding a small but noticeable amount of color to enhance its appearance. Similarly, a splash of milk can metaphorically suggest adding a little something extra to improve or change a situation or project subtly. In many English-speaking cultures, this phrase also conveys a sense of comfort and homeliness. Adding milk to tea or coffee is a familiar ritual in many households, so the phrase can evoke warmth and nostalgia. For English language learners, incorporating phrases like, add a splash of milk, into your vocabulary can make your language use sound more natural and nuanced. Here are a few tips. Pay attention to context. This phrase is casual and best suited for informal settings. Experiment with variations. You might hear similar expressions, like, a dash of humor, or a pinch of salt. These all follow the same pattern of adding a small amount to enhance something. Practice makes perfect. Try using the phrase in your conversations or writing, especially when talking about making small adjustments or additions. And that wraps up our exploration of add a splash of milk. We hope you found this dive into the depths of the English language both informative and enjoyable. Remember, language learning is a journey filled with discoveries at every turn. Keep experimenting with new phrases and expressions, and you'll find your English becoming richer and more colorful by the day. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.